Odell Beckham Jr. is also on the free agency block. Obviously, guys, Odell Beckham Jr. was traded to LA mid-season, help catapult them to the world championship. But in the process, he tore his ACL again, the same ACL that he tore like 15 months ago. So 2 ACL tears in 15 months. So what kind of market is there out there for a quarterback like Odell Beckham Jr.? Because he did tear his ACL in February. It does take about 9 to 10 months to heal. So we're looking at probably about November to December when he could really come back and do some work. Even then, what are you going to get from a wide receiver with 2 ACL injuries or two ACL tears in less than 2 years? But general manager Les Snead from the LA Rams says that they definitely want Odell Beckham Jr. back. Why? That's my first question is why would you want Odell Beckham Jr. back? They trade Robert Woods to get Allen Robinson II, which is a great pickup. Cooper Kupp and Allen Robinson. Wow. That could be a great 1-2 combination there. And then let's say you do bring back Odell Beckham Jr. He would be the number 3 receiver on that team at best. Why did Odell Beckham Jr. not excel in Cleveland? Because he wasn't the man. Let's just be flat out honest. He wasn't the man. Landry was the man. Baker Mayfield couldn't get him the ball when he was open, right? We all saw that 10-minute clip of his dad allegedly posted on Instagram, right? So when the Rams general manager Les Snead says that he definitely wants Odell Beckham Jr. back, this is all just fluff. Let's just call it a spade. This is all fluff. The Rams don't need Odell Beckham Jr. They don't want Odell Beckham Jr., but they are doing the politically correct thing and say, yes, we want him back just because he tore his ACL. There, I said it. We are throwing a dog a bone because we feel bad for him. Tell me I'm wrong. If Odell Beckham Jr. were to hit the free agency market right now, clearly no teams have expressed interest to him whatsoever. They haven't. There's been zero outreach for Odell Beckham Jr. He would be a minimum wage 4th receiver on a team right now that couldn't perform till December. Completely stupid for another team to sign Odell Beckham Jr. at this point. Odell Beckham Jr.'s only point to play in the NFL in 2022 season is to stay with the Rams. So whether it be for a $3 million deal or $2 million deal or a hey, we know you're not going to play this year, so we'll sign you for 2023 type thing. I don't know. But the Rams are interested in re-signing Odell Beckham Jr., and I guess congratulations to them. I mean, I'm not 100% sure how I feel about that, but the Rams are better without Odell Beckham Jr., I think, because you still have Cooper Kupp. You have Matthew Stafford that took huge